It's the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Ready to go? And stepping in for Boston, Luis Rengifo. The other way. Grabs it on the run. And a quick out, number one.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Bayo, a former All-Star, 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Man at first, one away. And the slider just misses. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
One ball. See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss it.
Rainer, good feed. That's one. Over to first. Safe.
Well, an aggressive slide at second base, but it was legal. I like it because you're trying to break up the double play, and it looked like the slide impacted the throw a little bit. Nice job by the base runner.
So 2 down. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jace Young. There goes the runner. That one lifted to left. And that will end the inning. One left for Detroit, scoreless after one. Base is empty, one away, and now Vinny Pasquantino. That one drilled left field, and it one-hops the wall. That was an impressive swing, and you don't need StatCast to prove it, but I do think we need to know just how hard that came off the bat, Chris.
Well, we see very few swings generate this kind of exit velo, Boog. I mean, 120 miles per hour, it's like a tennis serve or something. Just absurd and clearly extremely tough to handle defensively.
Number 4 stands in now and watches strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Runner on at first with one gone. Jace Young up now for the Tigers. Kicks and deals. Runner on the go. Dives, but he kicks off his glove to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Two on, one out. Will Wagner up now for the Tigers. Two on, one out. In the air, right field, Crump. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
Popped up left side. Rainer nabs it, and that is that. Tigers strand a pair. Still down. 2 out, space is empty.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
And that one almost hit him. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Next pitch is outside.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
Drilled out towards left center field. Anthony sizing this one up. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. So runner at second, 2 down. And now it's going to be Luis Rengifo.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Settles under it. And a foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Here's the left fielder. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. And fouled off.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
On the ground, Julian. Glove flip for 1 and 2. What a play.
Really nice double play turn right there. And it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just...
2 outs, runner on first. And next up for the Tigers, Will Wagner. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That one the other way. And a base hit right there. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. Really important at bat coming up now.
First and second, 2 outs. Ward now at the plate. 1 strike away. Now a screamer into the outfield. And it one-hops the wall. Run comes in from second, and now they trail by 1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
High leverage spot, and William Contreras digging in. Doval is just 1 strike away. To the right side, Julian. Throw to first, ball game. And the Red Sox strand the tying run on base to win it. Number 4 with a forgettable showing in the loss.
Definitely didn't do much of anything for him in this one. I think he knows he's capable of more. They took the loss.
It's the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. 1 down. Now the left fielder.
Number 4.
Pitch misses. 1-0. These 2 offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Alvarado in his 2nd season, 30 years old now, and he was born in Puerto Rico. And that's through there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. And there's a foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass to the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way. Just let it travel a hair more.
Swing and a ball popped up. Julien hauls it in for the out.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Number 4.
Alvarado back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Tigers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this game.
Out towards left center. Diggs settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab.
Now batting, third baseman.
1 out and a runner at second.
Number 4.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
That clips the corner.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And now 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Man at second. And that one is lifted in the air. Diggs sizes this one up. And there's 2 away.
Now batting.
Edouard Julien, the next to hit. And there's a base hit to left. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Bottom of the inning. Here's the left fielder, number 4.
Leading up for the Tigers, the left fielder, number 4.
Late with the swing there.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside. Kicks and fires. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
So now the DH spot, Will Wagner. Miller is just 1 strike away. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Number 4 with a less than great game in the loss.
This wasn't his finest hour, Boog, and he may be a little...
It's the Boston Red Sox and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. So 2 down. Now the left fielder.
Number 4.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the third and final game of the series. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And that'll do it. We move on to the second here at Comerica. Let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season.
Number 4.
Priester back to work. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And now it's William Contreras. Ground ball up the middle. Julian. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And it falls!
Well done, drives in the run. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him to chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
Swing and a ball lifted left field.
That's one of those errors you make as an outfielder where you just can't believe it. You want to crawl into the grass. Every outfielder at some point muffs an easy one like that, but it feels like one of the most embarrassing things you can do. Hey, we all caught pop-ups in Little League. Nothing particularly difficult about that one. He just didn't see it all the way and put the squeeze on it. I'm sure it won't happen again.
Number 4 now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. And a base hit up the middle. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. 112 miles per hour. The ball seemed to explode off the bat right there. He put everything together on that swing, so that's...
Runner takes off. On the ground to Devers. Zips it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wagner getting ready to hit. That one hit to right. Julian. And that's the 3rd out. Tigers leave 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. All set for the start of the inning. So stepping in for Boston, Bryce Rayner. There's a swing and a drive. Bangs off the wall. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Number 4 in the box, lays off for ball 1. Late swing fouled off. trying to hold a one-run lead here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Just missed. Got him looking. Now 2 away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And it's through for a hit. Now a long throw home. It's off the mark and he scores. We are tied at 2.
Huge moment for him and his team, Boog. You know, some guys just grip it a bit too tight in a big spot like this, having a chance to tie it up in the bottom of the 9th, but he didn't let the moment get to him. Comes up with the RBI knock, and now he's giving his teammates a chance to walk this thing off with the win if they can push across another run.
Reaches over the wall, and he's got it. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. Last chance. The tying run is 90 feet away.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Nice curveball for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And now the 0-1. And there's a strike on the outside corner.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Here's a rocket out to left. Gone! Ball game. He'll take a jog around the bases. And the Tigers walk it off in extra innings.
To extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
Number 4 had a sensational day. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming your way next. 1 down. Here's the left fielder. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw to second. Great jump. And that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close. Lozano, the runner at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And there's a ball.
2-1.
And a curve is down and in.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound. But, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this. But he's going to have to buckle down right here.
First and second, 1 out. At the plate, Jace Young. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner around third. The throw in, and he's out.
Well, they're trying to put the pressure on him right there, try to score from second base on that base hit. And I tell you what, really nice job by the defense. They got it in quick enough, cut him off at the plate. Nice job.
Hard ground ball for a base stop. Around third. Here comes the throw. He'll score. The Tigers have the lead. 1-0. Not sure if too many people have been paying attention to it quite yet, Singy, but that extends his hit streak to 11 now.
Well, I know he knows about it, even if a lot of our viewers don't. And this is when it's
left field, way back there, and it's off the wall. The throw to third, and they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Nobody out, runner at first. Hit on the ground to short. Nice stop. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
Jace Young up now for the Tigers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner takes off. Throw to second, and he's out.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
1 out, base is empty. First pitch misses. And a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Liner, and this could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Now batting, the first baseman.
2 on, 1 out. Ryan Ward up now for the Tigers. This one in the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Two on, 1 out. A razor to left base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. The tag out. Back at Comerica Park. New inning getting started. Here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now the left fielder. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
Wagner, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's through there for a strike. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that one is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 2 runs across in the inning. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Trying to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Rodriguez under it. Brings it in, and the inning is over. But they go deep twice. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now it's Mark Vientos. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Now this is in the air down the line. Gets under it. Reaches over the wall. And he's got it. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. Tigers 4 and the Royals 1. Back to the top of the order now. And now it's going to be Michael Young. The Royals down to their final strike. Hard hit left side. On the first, ball game. And the Tigers take the series opener here at home. Number 4 did well enough for them.
Oh, Boog, not great, not terrible, just kind of an average game. Still, always good to get a team win.
It's the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Here's the left fielder. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1-0.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. His 29th of the season. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Number 4.
Alcantara back to work. And that one missing low.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
That one off the mark. And that's ball 2. And a foul ball.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does. And you're tied up.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. And very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Runner at second. 2 down.
Number 4.
Right through there for a strike. Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. And that is out of play. Outside low. 1-2 to count.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
And down on strikes. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. Tigers 6 and the Royals 2. So digging in, number 4. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
Ball 1 there.
Two count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The pitch. And that's outside. And that's ball 3.
3-0.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Malloy puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting.
1st and 2nd, no outs. Next is the Royals catcher. The tying run at the plate. Fly ball down the line. Makes the grab. Runner tags at 2nd. Here's the throw. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play.
When you're already in scoring position, if you decide to tag, you really want to be more than 100% confident that you can make it safely to 3rd, because otherwise you take a potential run scoring opportunity off the board. Great throw to 3rd.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. Number 4 with a good game to help lift them to the win. Had only 1 hit but made it count with a homer. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's the left fielder. And there's a strike.
He's looking for a strikeout or a ball on the ground for a double play to sort of calm this situation down.
High fly ball out towards left field. Daly going back. Onto the track. and he makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Bottom of the inning, and now number 4.
Number 4.
Beozo back to work. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That's off the inside corner, and a count 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next pitch is outside. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
1 out. Runners at first and second. Swinging a foul straight back. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. In the air, out towards left center. Malloy sizing this one up. Nabs it, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting.
Justin Henry Malloy getting ready to hit. The tying run at the plate. Lined into left center field, and that's going to fall for a hit. Throw into third. The tag out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Number 4 at the plate now. That's ball 1.
That 2-seam fastball is a great pitch from a right-hander to a right-handed batter. Just really teases the inside part of the plate, runs in on the hands.
Foul ball there. Swings through that one.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
On the ground right side. 4, 6. And he'll keep it for just the 1.
Good onside run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just pours in on the hands.
Down the third baseman, Jace Young. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And that extends his lead for the most stolen bases in baseball.
Turned out to be a pretty good pitch to run on right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. That can be pretty tough for a catcher to reach down and grab it and then get rid of it quickly enough to prevent that would-be base stealer.
Righty delivers. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Inside move to second, and he's back in safely. Runners at first and second with one gone here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that'll load the bases.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
And now it's William Contreras.
One and one.
In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Wilson. There's one.
He's out.
And that's 2. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Wilson. With the tying run at the plate here at the top of the 9th. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's under it. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second. Here's the throw. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hit to right, and that should do it. And that'll do it. The Tigers take the first 3 games of this 4-game set. Number 4 had a rough go of it in this game. So 2 down. Now the left fielder.
Number 4.
And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today may not realize because we have, such exposure on the internet and network sports and everything else. You find out right away. But when I was drafted back in 1993, I maybe found out, later in the days.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out. Back to the top of the lineup. Michael Young steps in for the Royals. That one the other way. Fair ball. Two out, space is empty. First pitch just misses.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz should have this one. Makes the catch, inning over. So 12 up. And now the first baseman, Brendan Dixon. In the air, left field, down the line. That gets down for a hit.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back in that at bat.
Number 4 in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
That one just misses.
That's a good pitch there.
1-2.
Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
And that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. When you're right on the brink of a no-hitter, Just pitched a heck of a game. Just couldn't make it to the finish line.
Man at first with one gone. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Jace Young. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. Base hit coming home. The throw in. He beats it safe. And it's now a two-run game.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Number 4, batting with one down, takes a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, base is empty. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Grounded to Gorman. Gorman throws out to first. Just 1 out remaining for the Tigers.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
And that'll do it. The Royals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Number 4 with an unremarkable performance in the loss.
Not one to put on the personal highlight reel.